Hi, church. Welcome to this devotional for Monday, May 11. Know that you are being prayed for in this time. There has been a commercial from YouTube that has been floating around that I think really accurately depicts this time. It has running across the top banner, "When the ordinary feels extraordinary." And then the scenes depict some of the challenging things of this time of the pandemic, such as home haircuts, homeschooling, dog grooming, working from home, and other new ways of being that we are all kind of exploring, but does so in a lighthearted way. But that message cannot be more accurate. What was once ordinary and seemingly effortless now seems to require extraordinary effort. From the simplest of things, like getting groceries, to the most challenging, like figuring out how to have a meaningful connection and relationship with people with masks on, or through glass, or via technology. You layer on top of that a very cold and gray spring, and it's just been hard. Yesterday, I was struck by Brad's use of the anger iceberg by the Gottman Institute. I printed it out because it really spoke to me yesterday. Has the emotion, the secondary emotion of anger on top, and then all the other underlying emotions that lead to that surfacing. I appreciate that Brad challenged us to be honest and vulnerable about what is going on beneath the surface for us. In that message, he also challenged us to practice naming those underlying emotions. So today, I want to invite you along with me to start exploring these emotions in a prayer practice. This prayer practice invites you to write down what you are experiencing. Because in many ways, it seems like we're all like icebergs, right? Peaks of what is going on for us coming to the surface, but underneath we are so very complex and experience and feeling so much and so deeply. I have to be honest and say that I do not think that I have spent enough time exploring how I feel in this pandemic and offering that in prayer to God. I think I've done a great job of intellectualizing the pandemic and offering prayers of frustration and petitions of help. But I know that I have not dedicated enough time to name what is really going on for me beneath the surface in these last 8 weeks. And it is here in that challenging place that I'm reminded of Ephesians 6, verse 18, that says, "Offer prayers and petitions in the Spirit all the time. Stay alert by hanging in there and praying for all believers." We are all hanging in there, right? Some days better than others. So let us take the suggestion from Brad and today pray for ourselves and what is going on individually for us beneath the surface. For those of you like me that have been struggling with focus during this time, I hope this interactive prayer practice helps you. So here's my prayer. You can see it is not an artistic masterpiece, and that I just simply named the iceberg May 11, 2020. I then looked at the anger iceberg and started seeing which emotions resonated with me, writing those down, and then exploring those a little bit and what it was about those emotions that I was struggling with. And it's a prayer. It's probably the most honest and authentic prayer that I can offer today. And my experience with prayer is that oftentimes the things that I pray to change do change, but sometimes they also do not. But one thing that consistently almost always happens is that my relationship to those things does change. So I invite you today to explore. Perhaps you share your prayer with someone. Perhaps it was enough to just write it down and fold it up and tuck it away somewhere to be found later. Whatever it is that you need to do to honor yourself in this challenging work, do so. And know that wherever you may go with this and whatever difficult things you may explore, a loving and grace-filled God meets you and is waiting for you in that place. Amen.